What's up, everybody? It's your boy King Hustle. Yes, this is the best money and credit channel on YouTube. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell. So whenever I drop new sauce, new lessons, new methods, and giveaways, you'll be the first one to be notified. You'll be the first one to know what's going on. And hey, you might be the first one to win something for free. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell on all the YouTube channels. Also, make sure you follow me on my Twitch, King Hustle Live. I do all my freebies and giveaways from those YouTube channels and the Twitch and the Kick. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell so you won't miss out on nothing. Also, make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms. All you got to do is click the title on every video. Once you click the title on every video, at the bottom of the description, all my social media links will pop up. All right, got a lot of fake King Hustle pages out there, so please get a FaceTime verification call or video to make sure you see this face. Make sure you are doing legit business and you are getting what you paid for, right? And before we get anything started, this is all educational purposes only, not telling anybody to do anything. So, let's get this thing started. Hey, let's get this thing started. Bumper clap, booyaka. What's up, everybody? It's your boy King Hustle. Shout out to all my real King Hustle fans, supporters, subscribers. You know, when I drop these videos, it's gonna be some videos to keep you entertained, keep you informed, or keep it rocking and going. And you know how we get down over here at this channel. We talk about the new scams, the new fraud, the new bank scams, the new bank methods, the new dark world, the new dark web sites, plus more credit, you name it, how to make money, how to invest, all different type of things on this channel, right? So in today's video, we're gonna be talking about a site that's on the dark web, a new site that's taking things to the next level. And like I said, when it comes to the dark world and the dark net, there are different categories, there are different places, there are different things going on. Now, scam and fraud, this category, this world has not been popular until wasn't popular until COVID-19, when people started getting PPP loans and EDD and blah blah blah, whatever. Right? Scams and fraud have been up 600 to 800% since then, and the reason for that is because of social media and people utilizing information and putting it on the forefront. Now, before COVID-19 or any of that, there was no such thing as a CPN, right? Nobody heard of the word CPN because it didn't exist. That was created when people just being people and just making up some clever stuff, right? But it's stolen identity. When you're using somebody else's identity to gain some type of financial gain or whatever, that's stolen identity. Now, CPNs are when there are numbers out here, there are that have not been issued, and people find these numbers and they create new profiles around those. Those are CPNs. A lot of things were brought into the limelight due to social media and COVID-19. Now, how the world works is every generation the world evolves, right? There's something new. Like my generation, there was new things, and then the next generation there was new things, and things evolved, and then the new generation things evolved. Like that's just how the world works. Like people got to understand. First of all, the world works off technology, and I talk about a lot of technology on this channel. I've been talking about a lot of technology, dark world methods since I've been in on YouTube because I'm in the cybersecurity world. I'm in the technology world, and the world that I'm in and the type of fraud that's being done in my world, because everybody is not a fraudster, everybody's not a scammer, everybody's not a black hat hacker. It's just people, everybody moves and acts and utilize their brain in different ways, right? So technology, and I'm telling you guys all this because a lot of people it's a lot of people out there that's really interested in learning what's really going on out here in the world. How are these things working that everybody is doing, so on and so on. So I'm just here to really give people the knowledge, the information, and the resources that they need when it comes to these type of things. So technology runs everything in the world, from our phones, text messages, FaceTime calls, Cash App, Venmo, Zelles, ACH transfers, you name it. Technology runs everything, and we use technology all day, every day. But a lot of people don't pay attention to that. Also, a lot of people are not aware or not educated enough to understand how applications are made, how websites are made, how all these things are created. A lot of people don't know. Without technology, we wouldn't have websites. We wouldn't have none of these things. We wouldn't have software engineers or Python developers or anything like this. There will be no applications. There will be no websites. There will be no internet. And this is what people don't understand. People don't really think about how these things were created. So man created everything. Man created technology. Man created AI, aka artificial intelligence. Man created everything. So if man created technology for us to be able to text message each other, to be able to call each other from different states and different cities and different parts of the world, if technology allows us to FaceTime, if technology allows us to utilize this Wi-Fi signal to get better reception and service on our devices, if technology created Cash App, Venmo, Zelles, YouTubes, Instagrams, all these different platforms. Technology did all this, and man utilized technology to do it. So there are a lot of different technology methods out there. But first, like I tell you guys all the time, as the world evolves, the scams, the methods, and everything else evolves. The age of scammers and fraudsters and hackers are just getting younger and younger and younger due to technology. Due to technology and social media, we have kids on Instagram all day. We got kids on TikTok all day. We got kids on Snapchat all day. We got kids playing PlayStation 5 and Xbox and 5M servers and GTA servers and 2K and Call of Duty and Roblox and Minecraft. We got all these people doing these different things on a daily basis, not understanding technology. So technology allows people from across the world to be able to communicate with each other through the gaming system, be able to text message through the gaming system. So you got to think about it. You got kids and adults mixed in this one world, intertwining with each other, playing games, and it's uncensored, it's unfiltered. And a lot of people don't understand, a lot of tech fraud, a lot of kids begin their dark world journey stemming from the game. Why? How? How is that possible? You got to get VC. You got to pay for things. You got to get coins. You got to get all this stuff to get the fire skins that come out, the best skins, the new whatever, and it costs. And most parents not gonna keep paying that. So kids, that's when kids start to figure out how to get stuff on their own because they already know what they want, and if they ask their parents, they're not going to get. So that's where it starts. I know I'm not going to be able to get this from my parents, so how can I figure out how to get this on my own? And then you got people who are on these gaming systems that are in the dark world that would tell a kid to go on this website, do this and do that, and go get this from your parents while and do all these different type of things. And now their mind is wondering. Now they're learning new things like that, right? So there's a site called the Torzon Market on the dark web. And this site has been updated and because like I said, as the world evolves, the dark world evolves. And you got chat GPT sites nowadays that will do anything for you, create a picture for you, create a script for you, whatever that you want to do, which allowed it to now be fraud GPT sites because people got to understand that the same APKs and APIs and coding database that these chat GPT sites are utilizing, it's the same ones for the fraud GPT sites. They're just basically jailbreaking them. They're jailbreaking these applications to be able to bypass certain security databases for now it to be a broader search and no filter on what this artificial intelligence can create. Because on every legal chat GPT site, there is a security database. There is a filter, which means it won't create everything if it sounds like it's some type of illegal activity or picture or whatever you're trying to do. It's not going to create it. That's because of the database. That's because of the security database. It red certain things, red flag the system to prevent that from happening. And all they're doing is jailbreaking these GPT sites and put them on the dark web. Now it's a broader range of things or limit things that somebody can search. They're just mimicking the coding for these chat GPT sites, and just it gets real when it comes to technology fraud. Just like people don't understand, a lot of people made money a whole not doing no banks or nothing when it came to the fire stick. See, a lot of people don't understand. In technology, everything we do in today's world surrounds technology. So there are so many different ways for someone to be able to benefit off technology. Example, Ami with the Hellcat. We all know about Ami with the Hellcat, but he was in the tech world. He was basically he had fire sticks. He had um he developed basically a program or a board that had different like when we get these fire sticks and we go try to find these different programs they got all the movies and all that. That's when he had created any program on these fire sticks. So when people were buying the fire sticks and already programmed them, so he was making money like that, getting different multiple streaming services on them. Uh, that's what he was doing and made millions off of that. It's different technology methods out here that don't got nothing to do with no type of banks, don't got nothing to do with none of that. And this is what people don't understand because the average American, the average citizen, when you hear somebody say something about a scam or a scam in general, they thinking about a bank or some type of check or some type of credit card, debit card fraud. Easy as that. Nope, that's the only thing people know about. But it's a whole different ballgame. It's a whole different world. That real time fraud stuff is at the lowest of the lows of the totem pole when it comes to scams and fraud and stuff like that. Because at the end of the day, why would you want to do something illegal on camera? When you walk in the bank and try to cash a fake check, you're gonna be on camera. When you go into these stores and try to use these stolen debit and credit cards, you're on camera. Oh, everything is on camera. You might as well if you go around a bank with no mask on, and then you got people in the tech world just doing whatever they're doing behind the computer, making millions from the comfort of their home, wherever. That's the difference. And they're doing it easier. They gotta deal with people. They gotta see people. People don't gotta see them. All you do is clicking and typing. So tourism market is it's basically a marketplace. It's a fraud GPT place. It's a digital place with technology. It has a lot of different things that's going on. It presents a lot of different things on there. Like I said, these dark web sites are not www blah 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 blah. No, there are long encrypted like Bitcoin addresses with onion at the end. So these sites cannot be presented or posted on the ClearNet for security reasons. So I will not be giving you guys no, we're not doing that. But that's the name of the site. You got there's a lot of like another marketplace like the Hidden Wiki and things like that. They got the marketplace, financial services, narcotics, fraud GPT. And a lot of people are starting to get into the fraud GPT because it's a GPT, it's artificial intelligence. So you can basically say, hey, create me a glitch for this, create me a glitch for that, or create me a method to do this, create me a method, and it will think, and it will literally come up with a way to be able to perform whatever that you're asking it to perform. Due to technology, these are possible. So there are new sites, there are new fraud GPT sites, there are updated sites. And like I tell everybody all the time, when people like, what's a site for this? Why would I go on dark web? I can't find this, I can't find that. When it comes to the dark web is just not like no free, open place where you can just post and buy and sell and do illegal things. No, this place, this world is still is hidden. And there are dark web cyber police officers that are on the dark web that are looking for websites that are looking to crack down on these people. So most real sites on the dark web are going to be hard to find. You gotta even know somebody that knows somebody. You gotta get an invitation, or you gotta if you do, you gotta pay to sign up and get a member, all that type of stuff. And most people cheat. Most people not want to be scared, so they don't even pay or even go to it. They just leave it alone because there's a lot going on on the dark world. In the dark world, there's a lot of money being generated in this world. do new technology, not real time, from technology, real scammers, fraudsters, and hackers utilize technology, not no physical hands on. No. So at the end of the day, when people are doing these or selling whatever they're selling, there's always a victim. It might be you, it might be me, it might be the bank, it might be both. So like I tell you guys all the time, make sure you guys are getting your Norton LifeLock to monitor all your social media and financial accounts to make sure no suspicious activity is going on. And then monitor all your personal information. Make sure there's not a dark web floating around for anybody to buy. So make sure you guys are getting your Norton LifeLock. That you guys are freeze all 3 credit profiles, transfer your Apple Facts and experience so nobody can get anything in your name. Make sure you guys get new credit card and debit cards every so often. 4 quarters in a year, we tap insert, swipe, order online all day, every day, and every time we travel, and every time we do, our information is being that card is being stored in a database. And so it's a database compromised, leak, or hack that's going on. So just stay, saying getting new cards every so often with new information on it. Because I know a lot of y'all that had the same debit card for years and use it and travel and do a lot of different things. So just be safe. You get new information and you never use it. That card is now protected because there's no, I don't know, double debit. All right, so it's just all about staying more safe, staying more cautious, and being more aware of what's going on in this real crazy world that we all living in. All right, so shout out to all my real King Hustle fans, supporters, subscribers out there. Because without y'all, there be no me. Y'all motivate me to keep going. Y'all motivate me to keep dropping this sauce. And y'all motivate me to keep y'all entertained. So shout out to all of y'all. Anybody out there tired of being broke, because it ain't no joke. Let's get the workplace time one-on-one in the gyms are $1,000. But for limited time only, I'm doing them for 600. You got 600 cash app or Bitcoin payment. Once the 600 is in cash app or Bitcoin balance, send me a screenshot. Let me know your payment ready, and we'll go from there. All right. No screenshots, no replies, no 21 questions, and please. And then I y'all be. All right. Also, make sure y'all book y'all see on the webinars Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. 250 ask me get help with anything that you want to get help with. Make sure y'all book y'all see on the crypto tour in person with the gyms 3,500. Make sure y'all book y'all see on the month long mentorship 750 going on free 1K low 20 25K on the flow. Let me sell on that opportunity. Make sure y'all check out my vendor platforms on Telegram, Discord, me internet working world. Still look for me for the production company. Make sure y'all subscribe and hit the notification bell on my YouTube channel, my Twitch, my IG, TikTok, Snapchat, Kicks. Make sure y'all check out the crypto world because it's changing people's lives. And make sure y'all getting where y'all fitting with these levels. Y'all 125 and up. Send the screenshots and y'all ready cash out Bitcoin out pay payment. We gonna go from there. All right. With that being said, that's your boy King Hustle. Y'all know I get down in these videos. I see that that's the video or live.